Here with Tyson Terry, Omaha North, out here at the Warren Academy. I guess, Tyson, first things first, I guess, how are things going for you this offseason?
They're going good. Picked up the Iowa offer about a month and a half ago, so they're going good. Wrestling season's going good. Just stay focused for February.
Got you. And I guess, with wrestling season, I guess, what was your most recent meet and how did you do?
So we had Metros yesterday, Friday and yesterday. It went pretty good. Dominated, got first place yesterday in that, so just stay working.
Nice. So I guess, this is something I'm sure you've been asked a ton, but I want to ask again here, I guess, how does wrestling help you on the football field?
It definitely helps a lot just with using my hands well, just hand-eye coordination, using hands well, leverage. It just, and the mental toughness in wrestling, that will take you a long way just in sports, but also in life and school.
Got you. And I guess, you mentioned that Iowa offer that you picked up recently. I guess kind of how did that happen and what were your thoughts, once you got that offer?
Iowa, they've been one of the first to show recruitment in me, and so that was, it was a little surprise, but I also kind of thought that it was coming on its way, but it was a little surprise, but I was pretty happy to get that one.
Gotcha. And I guess, kind of besides Iowa, like what other schools are you hearing from at this point?
I'm hearing from right now a little bit from Notre Dame, Nevada, Wyoming, Missouri, and that's about it right now.
Gotcha. And I guess as far as Nebraska goes, I guess how often have you been able to speak with kind of the new staff that's been over there?
So yeah, when they had that the in-state kind of junior day visit, that's where I got to meet Coach Knight and Coach Rule and just some of the other Coach Sat, some of the other coaches, and then Coach White actually came to Metros to watch me on Friday. So it was good to meet him. Talk with him a little bit, just kind of build that relationship, and so I'm a big fan of him, so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting too because you guys, since they're so new, like you guys have talked to them more than we have at this point, right?
Yeah.
So I guess what has been your impression of like Coach Rule and those guys since they've taken over?
I like Coach Rule. I like what he says. He comes from a little wrestling background up in New Jersey, so that was kind of cool. Relate on that a little bit, and so it's been cool just kind of building that relationship right now. The one that the last coaching staff kind of didn't have the best relationship with some of the coaches that I needed to have a relationship with, and so building that new one and just progressing on that. And they're heavy on the keeping in-state kids in, so feeling wanted is kind of a big key and where I'm going to end up going.
Right, and it's interesting because you mentioned both them kind of prioritizing in-state and keeping those guys home, and their emphasis on the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah,
like they talk about that a lot. Does that come up with you guys too?
There has, and so the Coach Sat's definitely big on keeping kids in, but also where it starts from is from the offensive defensive line. So that's kind of where my head is at too, and so it's pretty cool.
Okay, gotcha. And I guess for this month, and maybe not because it's busy with wrestling, like do you have any, are you going to be able to take any college visits?
So there, not the wrestling season, just with tournaments landing on the weekends and stuff like that. I can't really take those types of visits, but I hope to, after wrestling season, get up there on a junior day visit or just head up there on sort of unofficial visit. So
gotcha, like during spring practices and stuff like that. 'Cause that'll be here before you know it too,
exactly,
right?
Yes.
All right, well thanks Tyson, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.